Nikola Jokic got a lot of things on his mind, trying to put away an MVP, average a triple-double, and also put away a 1 seed for the Denver Nuggets, who are in San Antonio, taking on the Spurs. That three-pointer for Jamal Murray gives him the franchise lead in threes made, passing by his former teammate Will Barton. How about the Joker in transition with the rare throwdown? You do see this a lot from Jokic. How about this beautiful dime? He's not looking in the corner to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who knocks in the three. A 15-point, 4-3 opening quarter for your reigning two-time MVP. Nuggets up early. Spurs, though, got a response. Jeremy Sohan inside, Keldon Johnson outside. Johnson, not done yet. We'll see him later in the highlight, trust and believe. Jokic, though, spinning on that baseline and somehow, some way, fading away and knocking in the deuce. Third quarter, Johnson. I told y'all I was going to show you some more Keldon Johnson. This dude's got a lot of game. This is one of those fake tough guy sequences that we often see in the NBA. Michael Porter Jr. throws it down on Collins. Clearly, Zach didn't like how that dunk took place. He comes behind Porter and has something to say. If he really wanted to hit Michael Porter Jr., he could have did that. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying one of those fake tough guy moments. Both of the gentlemen would be ejected. The Spurs were not ejected from this game, though. Vassell and Johnson making plays. Keldon had 23 points. Jokic is about to get another triple-double, but his Nuggets are trailing. And they're going to lose, ladies and gentlemen. Two things you don't see often. The Nuggets losing games and the Spurs winning games. Jokic drops his 26th triple-double of the season, but it's the first time all year the Nuggets have lost when he's had a triple-double. They're now 25-1 behind his 37, 11, and 11. Yeah, you can't lose to the San Antonio Spurs at this point in the year. I'm sorry. You just can't lose a game like that. The Spurs are actively tanking for Victor Wembanyama. Jokic had the record on the line pretty much for the last year and some change. Whenever he gets a triple-double, his team doesn't lose. This is the first time they've lost all year with Jokic getting a triple-double. He's obviously chasing history, 3 MVPs, averaging a triple-double. So I believe probably the most important thing to Denver right now is playing ball the right way and helping Jokic get that MVP and triple-double. But in that process, though, you can't lose to the San Antonio Spurs. Jokic, even though he put up 37, 11, 11, I thought he allowed Embiid to gain a little ground in the MVP race. If it ended today, I still got Jokic winning, but definitely Embiid picked up a little bit of ground. A little bit of ground, yes, for sure he did. His team didn't lose to the Spurs. The Nuggets did. Now, Denver's comfortably up on the Sacramento Kings and Memphis Grizzlies. 6 games up with about 15 to play. You would assume Denver's going to take care of business and lock up that number 1 seed. Here's the thing that Mike Malone has to manage really well. This is a big deal. How much do you play Jokic? Do you burn him out to go get that MVP award and average that triple-double? The second piece to that is the rest of that Denver Nuggets team. How do you manage this team and their intensity? One of my biggest criticisms of the Nuggets has been, I believe the Nuggets just been playing consistent ball at a really great level in the regular season, but here comes everybody else. Like Boston, now everybody else is playing at the same intensity that you give you credit for. You've been playing at the entire season. But here we go. You see the Celtics start to lose their momentum in the East. The Denver Nuggets starting to lose games that we hadn't seen them lose all season to teams like the Spurs and teams like the Chicago Bulls. So it's important at home, by the way, against the Bulls. It's important for the Nuggets to find that balance. This is a very tough one. Jokic is really in the thick of things, leading his MVP race, closing in on a triple-double, wants to play, loves to play. Do you keep him out there to try to keep him in the race for those things, keep the Nuggets playing at a high level? But you've also worked really hard this year to earn yourself a little rest. If you rest your guys, are you concerned with Jokic still having guys out there to help him get the MVP with the assists, average a triple-double? Are you thinking about this team and what would happen if you mess around and give them too much rest down the stretch? They mess around and catch a first-round matchup against the Clippers, Warriors, or Lakers, and all hell breaks loose via Kawhi, Steph, or LeBron. There's a lot to be managed with the Denver Nuggets. A lot of pressures of having the number 1 seed. But look, Denver's not an idiot. They know that they haven't had Jamal Murray the last couple years. They know the pressure's on them. This is the best team they've had maybe in a long time. They know that there's high expectations on them going into the playoffs this year. How Mike Malone manages his team might be the difference in how far they go in the playoffs.